Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. Your middle of the day market update. I mean, I felt like I had to do an update today. It's probably going to be quite volatile, especially for those of you watching from the US. Because for you, Donald Trump is speaking like in the afternoon. For me, it will be in the evening. All right. So today so far. To be honest, has been quite eventful. I mean, the markets today have been treating us relatively well. We'll talk about some altcoins as well, because some altcoins are performing here. So we'll look at those. I'll tell you what I bought. I'll tell you what I think is interesting. But first, we have to talk about Bitcoin. And Bitcoin so far, like I do want to stress that, I mean, obviously the big event today is the end of the Bitcoin conference and also the speech by Donald Trump on there. But I'm pretty certain about at least what I think will happen. And I'll tell you that, but I have to be honest. I mean, in the end, events like these are very hard to predict. And everything in this video is speculation. I mean, on the technicals, I can say quite a lot of things because I've done technical analysis and I've been trading for years and years. But things like this, fundamentals, it's a little bit harder. So take it with a grain of salt, but it is not based on nothing. So what I said this morning, so then the price was basically at the same level, is that I expect bullish momentum heading into the meeting, which probably when you're watching this video is in about 6 hours, I think. I expect bullish momentum into the meeting, and then it very much depends on what he will say during not the meeting, but during the keynote. If he says something outrageous, the price will pump. And that's also what I expect. But I also do think that the market already, I think it's already priced in to a certain extent. So I expect us to continue to be bullish here slowly. Then during the speech, he will probably say something crazy. We'll pump up into the hopefully 70s. But then I think retail will pump and then retail will get liquidated. All right. So I expect a sell the news event and bullish momentum before the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what I expect. All right. Maybe it is too. Maybe this would be too easy to predict it this way. But I see so many people talking about the price pumping after the speech that I still think that this is not the most expected outcome, and therefore, outside of the fundamentals and outside of my argumentation, I think this is at least what I expect. All right, and this is also how I will treat it. But in the end, like I said, I mean, it depends on what he says. If he says something even better than people expected, we might just get into one big rally and one big bull run. That is a possibility, and you should take that into account. I would probably not short it, all right? Even though I think we're going to dump after that spike, shorting it is just going to be very, very difficult because a lot of people will be shorting the news as well. So then there's a lot of liquidity, there's a lot of people to be liquidated, and that's easy to get those liquidations and then drop down. So it's very hard to short it, and where you're going to, how you're going to size your position and where you're going to put your SL, if you know what I mean. But all right, so those are my thoughts for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin matters a lot, but today, like I said, we actually have some movement as well across the markets. Notably, AI, Memecoins, and Solana. All right, so what you can see right now, the best performers are Ladies, Bonk, Fetch, Near, Wormhole, and WorldCoin, which is a very, very nice mix of AI and meme coins. For me, I bought Bonk earlier this morning, so that you can see right here. I bought it right here in this area around 2940. I'm going to hold that. This is both meme and Solana related. I think this has a lot of potential. Still looks bullish. Broke out, gaining momentum. Cool. But then apart from that, there are some other meme coins that I think are interesting as well. Pepe, obviously at some point of time we're going to break out. For now still consolidating, but it seems likely we're going to the top of the consolidation, so that's likely to be bullish as well. I think WIF is trying to break out here, which is also a good thing. Also Solana meme coin also was a good performer, now not so much. And then when we're talking about AI, I think that's interesting as well. It's a WorldCoin, $2.5, break above that, could be a great buy. That's at least what I'm looking at. And then Fetch is also something interesting. If you zoom in here, I am potentially looking at buying it from this level right here at 1.3 and 1.29. Relatively strong here, also gaining quite a lot of momentum. So that's in terms of AI, Memecoins and Solana, and then Solana and Memecoins kind of combined. That's what I'm looking at in terms of altcoins. Would I recommend you trading it a lot? No, all right. Like I said, it's the weekend, it's volatile. But in general, if you want to trade it, I would go long for now at least, and I would focus on those categories we talked about. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.